Hello and welcome. This is Luther 574, and today at this very moment, I will be explaining exactly why I'm single. Exactly why I'll never have a girlfriend. Mm, ugh. I just died inside for a second, but I'm back. I'm good. Alright. I will explain why I will never have a girlfriend. Why I am not meant to have a girlfriend. Why I cannot have a relationship and have it stay. I'll tell you. Me, in general, I am not meant for anything in this world that is good for you. Everything in this world was made for everyone else, including love. The only love I'll ever get is the love from my friends, the love from my family. That is the only love I need. But I am done trying to get love from the opposite sex in a romantic way because of the fact that no matter how much I try, being myself doesn't matter to anyone because apparently who I am in general is, I guess, just isn't romantic at all. I'm too much of a nice person. If you're gonna, well, if I'm ever gonna have a situation where the significant other is gonna be like, hey, why don't we have this? Sometimes there will be a situation where they want your input instead of just saying, yeah, I'm down for that. Sometimes they actually want you to say, no, I don't want that. At some points, they will want you to be assertive. They will want you to be the dominant other. I can be the dominant other. But when it comes down to voicing my expressions, expressing exactly that, it's not easy. It's not easy being green. But okay, enough with the jokes. When it comes down to being the dominant one, I'm just not the person. I'm too kind and caring that when it comes down to it, I'm literally down for anything. If you feel like you have an idea for a meal, I'm down for it. But if it ever comes down to a point that I'm down for something, that I want to say, hey, would you enjoy this or that? And then if they were to say yes or no, I'll be like, fine, that's good. All right. What kind of idea do you have for today's meal? And if they have a different idea and I have a different idea, I'll just bring up the idea that say, hey, you want that and I want this. How about we both work in the kitchen together? You can make your meal and I can make my meal. Or better yet, we can mismatch and I can make your meal for you and you can make my meal for me. Because when it comes down to it, anything in a relationship has to be a team effort. When it comes down to what each person wants, everyone is going to want something different. Everyone is different. Sometimes, when it comes down to it, and there are two romantic people together, they will strive to be the better other. I've always strived to be the better. I've always wanted to be the romantic other. I I'm too much of a yes person. There's hardly anything that I would say no to because when it comes down to it, I'm a very adventurous person. I'm a very outgoing person. When it comes down to something that I've never tried before, I'd be down to do it. If there's something that I don't want to try and the other person wants to do it and I haven't done it before, like if it's something I've never done and I don't want to do, I'll try it because at least it'll be something I haven't done. And if I do try it, I would like to do it with someone I love. Because then it would be making it 10 times better than doing it by myself. Doing an everyday task is sometimes easy doing it by yourself, but it's 10 times easier doing it with somebody else. This video isn't exactly going exactly how I planned for it to go because I wanted to explain why I'm not fit for a relationship, why I will never have a relationship in a romantic way. I'm talking about I want to love, I want to be romantic, but when it comes down to it, no one sees me as romantic or the type of person who will be romantic. Because of how outgoingly joking I am, most of the time people always see me as a joke. Now, I know there are plenty of people that I know, if they saw this video, they would instantly disagree with that. Because yes, I joke around, but at the same time, I do. In the past, it's hard for me to be myself around other people. But lately, I've been doing my very best being myself in front of all of my friends. I've been sharing my emotions more. I don't care who I cry in front of or who I'm around when I cry. Don't ever feel like crying is something that you should keep to yourself. Because if you have friends who care about you, they're not gonna say, wow, you're such a wimp, why the fuck are you crying? That's not how anyone should react to anyone crying. Because the person who is emotionally distraught, why would you even say something like that in the first place? The person is feeling bad and they're down. Why would you say something like that to make them even worse? Now, I would understand if you're saying it in a jokingly way, but sometimes if you joke around about the wrong thing at the wrong time, you should understand there is a time and place for everything, but that point of time is not the right time or place. When it comes to relationships and how many I've only broke up with 2 and everyone else has broken up with me. I don't know exactly why most of the people broke up with me. But there has been one where I was just not seen as the boyfriend type. Whatever. Me and the Z person try to be friends. I tried to be their friend. But this person was just too precious to me that the experiences we've had together, all these experiences, all these feelings, No matter how many times I try to push those experiences and feelings back, every time I'm around them, every time that we've talked to each other, every time I hear their voice, the feeling of their touch comes back. The imprinted feeling of their voice calming me down when I tried to sleep. Just nothing. I That's when I realized I had to stop the relationship. A friendship. I really wanted to be their friend, but just being around them made me feel so awkward to the point that we were good friends. We were. But in the end, it just when I was the one who had to break off the friendship. But when it came down to it, they just kept asking questions, thinking that I heard something, or people kept talking about them, and it just made me think that because I was explaining very well why I was ending the friendship. Did you hear something from this person? Did this person say something? Can you listen to what I'm saying? Exactly how I'm saying it? Can you stop asking me these questions? I didn't hear anything from anyone. I just woke up at that very morning. And I had to explain to them that I couldn't be their friend. And the only thing they cared about was me hearing about what someone said about them. I don't care what people talk about when it comes to my friends and whatnot. You were currently going out with somebody else at the time, so why should I care about what people say about my friend at the time? I know I was calling you just as, end the friendship because of all of these feelings that I just couldn't throw away. I'd figure if I ended the friendship and I blocked them off of everything and unfriended them on everything, it all would have went away. Thank goodness I have so many friends that love and care about me. No matter how many times I feel down, and no matter how many times I talk with them, it makes me feel like a better person. It makes me feel brand new, to be honest. This is probably another reason why I probably shouldn't be in a relationship. I have issues. I do. When it came down to hearing or just seeing someone that I have romantic feelings for with other guys, I honestly, I don't like being jealous because I never saw myself as the jealous type. I just figured that it was something that I was going through for the first time because I never really experienced feeling jealous about a person being with another person. And you know how you just break up with someone, or someone breaks up with you, and you find out a few weeks later that they're already going out with someone. It just makes you feel like you weren't good enough. Or even if you were going out with someone a few weeks later after you broke up with said person, why would you say in the first place that, hey, yeah, this is my new boyfriend? Why? We could be friends. But hey, a few weeks later, after we broke up, I found someone. My brain overreacts, my brain overthinks. This happens so many times with every relationship. I'll jump to a conclusion. It took you so long to rebound. It took you so quick to rebound off of this relationship to go into this current relationship that you're in right now. Did I not matter that much to you? Was I not enough? I understand you only had liked me sexually for my body. But did you have any romantic feelings for me? When I was with Zed person, and whether this person was with me, I felt nothing but romantic and sexual feelings. More romantic than sexual. I don't know exactly why I'm sharing all of this in this one video. All I wanted to do is explain why I can't have a girlfriend. But I hope after all of what I've been talking about, could at least give you a heads up on why I shouldn't be with anyone. I get quickly attached. I, it's easy, I guess, for me to get jealous. I don't like being jealous. Not at all. To be honest, I honestly had panic attacks thinking about. I tried my best so much to hide how I felt. The amount of how much I care for people. It's just immeasurable. But honestly, all of the friends I have right now, I love them. They're always there for me. I have so many friends that I can talk to. I honestly, even though I'm crying right now, I feel so good that I have so many awesome people in my life. And no matter how many times I fall, no matter how many times I crash, I always get lifted up by the millions and millions of awesome people that I have in my life. Like I said, I'm truly not afraid to share who I am emotionally. I'm very blessed to have as many people as I do in my life. If it wasn't for all of my friends, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Just living in general, not where I am on here, but in general, I don't talk to my family that much. To be honest, I'm a shut in. I'm always in my room. When I do talk to family, it's very rarely. When it comes to family, all I really who I really talk to when I feel bad, when I feel sad, when I have an issue, my mother is always there for me. I love her. She loves me. She's my best friend. She's my loving mother. Same thing with all of my friends. I can talk to them about anything. We help each other out with so much. But this is all about. This video is so. This video. I'm sorry, I'm laughing right now. This video is supposed to be all about why I can't and why I shouldn't have a girlfriend. I've already explained in the beginning why. Already explained that people are different. I am who I am. I get jealous. I need to work on not getting jealous. I need to be myself. But apparently, I do tend to be a jealous person. And that's something I really want to work on not being. Because it's not wrong for girls to have guy friends. Friends who are guys. But when it comes down to it, your brain just can't help but to think, does she love me? Does she still love me? Is she faithful? Is she faithful like I am? When it comes down to it, I guess I'm too needy. Who knows? I'm sorry I broke down in this video. I believe I have another video where I probably broke down. And I think this is like the second one now. Honestly, I've cried so many times. And I'm probably going to make another video about just my life in general. And about how it got as good as it is right now. I've already explained so much in this video, but that video is going to be a wreck because of the fact that just talking about my friends and how many people that I have in my life and how many people that I care about and how many people care about me. It's amazing, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm cutting this video right here. This has been Luther 574, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.